there folks, here's a hybrid picking exercise that I use a lot to get warmed up. Typically I play this slow in the warm-up phase of my practice session, and slowly get faster and faster with it. So I'm going to break down the pattern, and then I'm going to show you the shapes that you apply to the pattern. So we'll start off with just the basic picking pattern. It's going to be, I'm just going to use the open strings to show you this, and then we'll throw in the finger positioning later. So it's going to be 4th, 3rd, 2nd with the pick, middle, and ring fingers. And that pick, middle, ring finger motif is going to be something we're going to repeat 5 times. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then after the 5th time, we're going to go back to the middle finger of the 3rd string. But this is just a straight 8th note or 16th note pattern, so it's going to sound like this. So slowly that's 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 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 3rd. Okay, so that's the picking pattern that repeats throughout. The first shape is going to be the 5th fret on the 4th string, and then we've got the 3rd string open. So we get 5 and 0 there respectively, and then we're going to go to the 3rd fret, D note on the 2nd string. So that would sound like this. Okay, then we're going to take this G note at the 5th fret here, we're going to move it down to the 4th fret. So now we have the 4th fret on the D string, the 3rd string open, and then the 2nd string we're playing the 3rd fret D note. So when we put those two shapes together, we end up with something that sounds like this. But then this 4 is going to go down to a 3, but we're going to kind of change our hand position to accommodate that shape. So the first 3 shapes are going to be this. Oh, sorry. So we just have sort of a walking bass line that goes throughout this pattern. In fact, the next couple notes are moving down chromatically also. So, first shape, 2nd shape, 3rd shape, and our 4th shape is going to be a partial C chord, inverted C chord. So we have 2 in the 4th string, and then the 1st fret on the 2nd string. Okay, and then it's going to a sort of a C minor shape, so we have 1 on the 4th string, 3rd string open, and then 1st fret C note on the 2nd string. So far we have these shapes. Then it goes to all open strings. Then it goes to this A7, which is 2 on the 4th string, 3rd string open, and then 2 on the 2nd string. And then the last shape is going to be this little D7, which we have 4th string open, 2nd fret on the 3rd string, 1st fret on the 2nd string. So when we put all that together, we have practice that slowly with a metronome and speed it up slowly. And the key really to making this be an effective exercise to develop your playing is to not go in at a blazing speed and just try to do this banjo fast from the get-go. You won't really develop the proper technique if you do that. You do want to try to, push your speed envelope a little bit and play faster too. But in the beginning phases, you'll do yourself a big favor by just playing through it slowly. And I know that's cliche advice, that if you watch a lot of these videos, you're going to hear a lot, but there's a lot of valuable truth in that. And you'll see, you could learn it the hard way, like I did, or you could just listen and go through that slowly, very slowly, even sometimes painfully slowly. Sometimes I'll play these like, because what that does is that forces you to pay attention to all your micro movements, your positioning. Things like where your arm makes contact with the guitar, where you pick in relation to the pickups. Am I reaching over here? Am I right here? Is there consistency? You'll notice that some days you have great days, some days you have bad days with your playing, and sometimes there's good reason for that. Like you could have tension in your forearm or your wrists or your hands. Sometimes it might be that you're not really sitting in the same position that you was the last time that you had a great day on the guitar. And that's one thing that's driven me crazy for years. Like, why do I have some days where I'm playing really good and other days where every note I play is just complete dumpster fire trash? And I think a part of that is consistency and learning to be consistent with your positioning, spacing, things like that. And you'll get a lot more mileage out of paying attention to what you're doing if you're going slow than if you're really focusing on, playing blazing fast, because then your mind is occupied with other things. So anyway, let me play through this one more time. Take care and have fun.